Jeff Blankman joined right now by IKM head baseball coach Cory McCarville after a 3-2 victory tonight over Underwood in the Western Iowa Conference Tournament. Hard-fought game tonight, Coach. You guys able to pull this one out in the bottom of the seventh inning. Your overall feelings on tonight's game?
Well, I'm glad that we won the game. The kids fought really, really hard. I'm glad the way Jared Volstead pitched, even Sam Gross. I don't think he was real pleased with how he pitched in the seventh, but overall, I thought we did enough little things to win the game. We need to improve upon some things. We need to execute. We didn't get that bunt down in the seventh. We missed out on some other opportunities with people on base. I think our offensively we were doing pretty well for most of the year, and tonight we struggled a little bit. So hopefully the kids respond in the right way and realize we need to gear up and take our hitting to the next level.
What do you attribute some of the struggles offensively to tonight? Was it just a Wickman kid, or the team kind of hitting one of those? Kyle made a comment, sometimes baseball seasons can kind of have a spot in there where they get to be a little long, and right now seems to be that part.
Well, I think part of the problem is, the Wickman kid is very good, and I don't want to take anything away from him. I mean, he throws hard, and he's left-handed, and that's a lot of our struggles tonight are attributed to that. Mm-hmm. But eventually, once we see him, we got to be able to adjust. We got to be a little bit quicker. And I think part of it is it's been a really odd year with rainouts, and we haven't played a lot of back-to-back nights and things like that. So maybe that's part of it. But we just got to offensively kind of gear up and get going a little bit again.
A couple of errors in that first inning. After that, seemed like the defense kind of settled in. Pretty happy with where the defense is at right now.
Yeah. Defensively, we've worked a lot on defense this year. We've really tried to stress that. With the team that we have a kind of a unique mixture of veteran guys and young guys. So we're really trying to stress defense. We've been pretty comfortable with our pitching for the most part this year. The Volstead kid, I think, is coming back. Kyle is throwing well, and Sam Gross is throwing well, and we're developing some other guys. So we feel once we get into tournament play, we really don't want our defense to be the thing that beats us, which has been, has happened to us in the past. So we're really trying to put a new emphasis on defense and kind of mentally playing through things. So that was good to see.
Coach, the bases loaded, bottom of the seventh there, and Kyle comes up, falls down 0-2. What did you indicate to him at that time? Or did you just kind of figure he'll find his way through this?
He's had a really, really good offensive year. My feeling was that he'd find a way to put it in play. I felt, and what I was trying to stress to him is he was getting long and he was kind of pulling off, and he's pulling his head off a little bit. And he's a good enough athlete and a good enough hitter that as long as he kind of stays short and just puts it in play, he'd be okay. He fouled a lot of really good pitches off, and everyone's going to look at the walk, but I look at the pitches he fouled off, strikeout pitches that he got just enough of to fight. I think one of the strikes that he had was kind of iffy, but they called it, and that's okay. But overall, he that's what good hitters do. They work counts. He kept battling, and he did what he needed to.
Cory, what's the rest of the conference tournament look like, do you think?
The conference overall is, like Coach Van Voss and I were talking about before, the conference is probably as good from 1 to 10 as it's been in a long, long time. Every night you better be prepared because there's 8 or 9 really good teams in the conference. So it's going to be a tough go. I'm not sure 100% who we're going to play in the next round, but whoever it is, they're good. We play the winner of Trainer and Avoca. Trainer is obviously an outstanding team, and Avoca's already beaten us once this year, so no matter what happens, it's going to be tough.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you joining us tonight. Best of luck coming up on Wednesday.
Thank you.